Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ManTheMaker and welcome back to Star Traders Frontiers. We are Captain Kortjohn, man of intrigue and commerce, as it were. Last we left off, we finished most of the initial setup and have actually started running to our first mission location. Just a simple drop-off, nothing too big of a deal. So we are now here, where it hasn't rained in over a century. Before we go down to the planet, we will, of course, take a look at the spies that we have here. Not worth the risk. Hostile pirate ships, not good. This isn't so bad, just costs a little bit of money to do. The intel records would be nice, but I don't think it's not worth it at this point. As we level up, this will become more of an avenue for us to take. But for now, we're going to have to just go ahead and ignore it. I'm pretty sure the blockade is just not going to do anything for us, nor patrol. Yeah, we don't want to encounter any of this. So we'll just take a landing and talk to the spice merchant. Syndicate Rockheart dignitaries are waiting with open arms to welcome the spice merchant. We are here to escort the spice merchant Pulvinar to the destination. So we have two choices. We can try again later, or we can just deliver him to the officer at the nearest local checkpoint. Now, oftentimes there are multiple options here, and you can see how your skills affect how it'll turn out. You can also get automatically passing on. So, for example, this is a tactics skill. If we have a trait that lets us automatically pass a tactics skill, and it's not on cooldown, you know we'll be able to succeed at it. So this is obviously the choice. We successfully pass a tactics and wisdom test. The officers on duty at the security checkpoint react promptly and call in reinforcements as we arrive. The meeting is terse and to the point, but our business is completed. He departed our ship permanently. We got paid. You can see here, +3 rep with this specific guy, and also +4 rep with Crystal Harkness, who has gained +1 influence through our actions. Mission took 6 days. Now, you got to be careful, because if you do things like this, you might not always take into account the time that passes when you do just about anything. And when time passes, you could end up with an unpaid crew if you're not careful. Repairs are notorious for this. Yeah, just always be aware as you do stuff, they usually take time. So nice, we got paid some money. We can go and take a look at the starport. It's a good price here. We got that 10 price, so of course we will do that. We do need to repair because we took a little bit of damage. This will only take a couple of hours, but when you start taking damage to your hull, man, it gets to be weeks at times. Pay that. We might look into upgrading. Now, here is listed all of the things that are on your ship. Now, to upgrade it, you just click on them and then switch it out for something else. So, for example, this Phoenix Lance. It's a weapon, yeah, obviously. We are not that concerned with fighting, so I'll probably take that off. You can see here we've got 3 officer captains. I think we can get a 4th one here, but we don't have access to officers at the moment, so we're not going to worry about that. But you just click there, and now it brings you into where you can choose what to replace it with. It automatically says, hey, you probably want to replace it with a weapon. But I'm afraid I don't. And with that, you can look down here and take a look at your crew components. We could get a medical chamber. Boosts +2 to ship ops, +1 to electronics. It also gives a medical rating. So pretty useful, but not something that I'm going to go for right now. We can also look at our storage cache. This thing stores 5 additional cargo. Not much. It costs quite a bit of money. It takes a long time for a place. Now, I do like going for that because I think that it will pay for itself eventually. Then you've got your weapons. Yeah, but I might not do it now. It's a lot of money. You got your weapons. You know, things that help you in combat, such as improving your weapons locker. Very good for hand-to-hand combat. Then just things on your ship, adding more fuel capacity, more accuracy, cheaper jump cost. Also, they all improve different ship skills. Cheaper jump cost, more fuel capacity. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to go for. Not targeting matrix. None of this stuff, yeah. Then the last but not least, there's ops. Now this is probably what we're going to be looking for first. So Mechweave EVA suits, for example, reduces crew damage by 50% when exploring, spying, blockading, or patrolling. Pretty nice, and it actually can come into a big use once we start spying. And I might get that, but our ship is so small right now, and it's money. I don't think it's worth it. This, however, increases data records when gathered when spying. It's pretty useful. This one also does that, which is quite a bit more money. Now, because our space is so limited, we're in a small ship, we can't actually do it. I might wait. Where did that go? The dual arc signal array. Oof. Or that, even better. You know, that costs 14.8k, same size, but we can't get it. So we're probably going to want to look to upgrade this once our ship, our crewmen are good enough to give us some talents that make spying much more worth it, which we just don't have right now. So we actually will not upgrade anything. And just continue to accumulate our money. We can go to our spice hall. Still a month has not passed. We don't need to pay any wages. We can take a look at the recruits. Now, we only have 2 electronic technicians, so I'll probably want... Actually, our piloting is by far the lowest, so I'll pick up another pilot. It helps a nice bit, gets that up quite a bit, and I'm going to leave the rest open. You may want to pick someone else up later. Look at the spice hall, everything is fine here. And the doctor. So we took a little bit of damage from that meteor shower while we were flying around. So takes 1 day, costs 104, not much, but definitely worth it. You want to keep on top of this stuff as long as you're not running out of time. So we are pretty much done here. So we can take a look. You can see our mission is done. We could, of course... Oh, I actually forgot. Is there anything to buy? They have edible plants. So, not really. They did want that at the other location. Oh, but they're very expensive. Oh, I have them. Oh, not paying attention there. So we can sell these edible plants. If you remember, we bought them for 28, I guess. And now we're going to sell them, making 750. It's not much, but it's easy to do, and it really helps offset your costs as you're traveling around. And, you know, you accumulate the money, and then sometimes you can just lose it so quickly. If you get damaged in some way in particular, your crewmen start to get really injured. So we'll sell that. There's really nothing of interest here. It says they do want it in refinery zones, but it's so little money. But it doesn't hurt us, so we'll pick it up, and we will set destination back to where we started. Keep working this politician. Now, there's something to be said about going and working with our other contact, the Prince, because he can upgrade our trade permit, which is really nice, as well as faction rank. Trade permit allows you access to the things that are permit restricted, which, you know, tend to be the things that you can make quite a bit more money with. Increasing our Rykart rep will increase our rep with him as well, though at a slower pace. But for now, I think we're going to stick with this guy. Maybe pick up a diplomat to help us make more money. And yeah, well, we're here, so... But I think I might go to the Prince next. I might switch over to him. Let's take a look here. As you can see, just a quick glance, you know, we don't want to encounter any of this stuff. So, not going to mess with it, not going to mess with it, not going to mess with it. We'll just land. Check out the starport. We'll pick up our fuel. No repairs needed. Not going to upgrade. Spice hall. Time to pay our wages. So as you can see, we've had 3 crewmen actually level up. We pay them, they'll be happy, and we can then go and level them up. Take a look at our recruits. Nothing there. Actually, I needed to upgrade the pilot there as well. Spice Hall, everyone's happy. Doctor, everyone's happy. Take a look. Okay, so we doubled how much money we had from that, but it's so little, it doesn't make a huge difference. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to level up everyone. Oh, did our officers level up? No, it's on fighters. Cassie Eagles has leveled up. Now, the other crewmen, they automatically level up in their job because they can only have one. But when they get a talent, you can assign that talent. So I will assign her a talent. We have 2 members that know that already, and 1 member that knows how to land efficiently on a world. And I think I'm going to increase that. I'm going to bring that up to 2 because we're doing a lot of short movements right now. So this will save us quite a bit of time and money. And let's talk to our contact. Can we recruit? We can recruit this diplomat. I'm tempted. I am tempted. I mean, it fits in line with what we're doing. It'll allow our captain to really focus on being a spy. Actually, I almost regret a little bit having him become a diplomat. And I don't actually know if you can change that once you've said it. But you know what? This is, the sooner you get them, right, the more experience they're going to get. So I'm going to recruit him right off the bat. We can now level up. Yanni! So now I know we have this one, but we did not pick up that yet. And it's between winning compromise, just give us a little bit more money, as well as revealing a contact's hidden traits. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about that, I guess. So we'll just go with winning compromise. Just help make a little bit more money. Oof. Then again, having 2 of these to help with a failed negotiation test would be pretty useful. But no, we'll spread it out. We'll spread it out. One thing I'm also going to do. I'm debating, actually. Okay, I'm not going to do it. But I'm really debating removing, say, one of these soldiers, like you. We're not going to be using you. So you know what? Get out of here. Now, why am I doing this? Because the smaller your crew, the better, the more experience the other crewmen get. It's split evenly. So when you have a huge ship with a huge crew, they're going to level up very slowly. Having these guys, they're basically sucking experience out. Now, I'm going to keep 3 in case we get boarded and we need to fight. With our combat medic doctor here, we've got a full lineup because you use 4 members to in combat. So I'm going to leave them there for now. That's fine. Let's go talk back to Crystal Harkness. 1 mission offered. It's the one-way shipper. We could just go right back. Will you give me more? She does. So this one is to Rykart Prime. The Venerable Consul Ada needs transport from Devamars to Rykart Prime. So no hyperwave jumps. It pays quite a bit of money. Yeah, we're going to take this. Now, I don't know if we can accept another one, but it pays so little, I'm not going to even bother with it. Yeah, great. So we can back out. We can take a look. No, where is the waypoint? We're going from to Devamara. So Devamara is right there. We will need to look. It's a refinery. Okay. Well, once you back out, you don't actually land every time you click it. It doesn't update that, but a recent update to the game made it so that every time you back out and then go back in, as long as you're going to the same place, you can just look at the map all you want, and it's not a big deal. So we're going to a refinery place, which wants edible plants. We knew Rykart did, so we'll pick up a load. Interesting. No, we'll take this, and don't remember if I checked this. I did, and it was terrible. So, all right. Let's navigate onto our next destination. Failed the commands test. So, you can see, once again, lax safety protocols cause airlock accident. We suffered damage, we lost fuel, and crew takes 10 hits for up to 1 damage each. Alright, we have arrived. This is the place that we are going to be going to. But let's take a look. Death among crew, death among crew. No thanks. I'm not going to look at the other stuff. So we'll just land here. We are here to welcome a new passenger, Consul Anand, aboard our ship. Once aboard, we must safeguard the good consul to Rykart Prime. So we can do a diplomatic meeting. We will gain access to the palace where we meet Consul Anand with all pomp and circumstance. Palaces will be a reputation booster. Or we can meet him at a local security checkpoint, taking over the escort from the officer there. I don't know what that does, but we want that reputation boost. So we're gonna do that. We get paid 5,000. Notice it's a little bit more than promised because of our new diplomat crewmen. So paying dividends already. We gain bonus rep with Rykart and with Crystal Harkness. Our mission is not yet complete, so we will set our waypoint for the next location. Take a look at the starport. Fairly cheap. We will just pay. We do need to repair. Takes no time because it's such a small repair job. That's fine. We can look at the spice hall. Now, look at that. Our Cassie Eagles here has gone down to 73 morale. If this starts getting lower and lower, they will leave. They will just, next time you land, they will just walk away. So you can invest a lot into your crew, and yeah, and it's sad. It's sad for when they go. So you want to almost always do this. I don't know why Miss Cassie Eagle is here, the only one upset. But we could pay. It'll take a bunch of time. We'll pay. We'll just do it. And we'll go and take a look at the exchange. These edible plants will make a profit. So we will sell them. Now we're going to a refinery world. So I don't think we're going to really have anything. Because we're at a refinery world. We're moving to a refinery world. Probably nothing very useful for us. So, okay. Nothing to pick up here. We are just going to leave and navigate to our target. We'll finish this mission, make some nice money from it. We have a ship contact with a pirate, our first one. Our scanner contact, something. It's a much larger ship than us. Mass 5,000. I think we're at like 1,200. Target is independent, identifying as pirate, completely hostile. Now, we can fight them, or we can surrender. We'll be at the mercy of the hostile captain. So he can take the things in our hold. I don't remember if he takes a passenger. And we do have a passenger. And this would cause us to fail the mission. So we are actually going to have to fight this, which is really bad. It's a much, much bigger ship. So welcome to combat. You can kind of see all of our stats up here. His stats up there. He's only got 1,500 hull. He's actually not that much stronger than us. In fact, no, don't get crazy. You can escape in advance because depending on where you are on the battle map, you can use different weapons. So I'm just going to click escape because of course we're doing that. Here you can see your weapons. We've got these torpedoes that fire only from the back rows, whereas these fire only from the middle rows and then the very front. Sorry, no, this is row 3? Between range 2 and 4. And this attacks range 4. So we must be at 5. We're both far away. Yeah, we're here. So it doesn't work yet. Just like that. So that's how the combat can be rather strategic. But again, we're not even going to be participating in most of this. Lastly, you can use talents. So we are retreating. We are going to fire our rockets. I don't see any reason not to. And we're going to use the talent Fast Getaway. It's something that I picked. Gives plus 20 to escape. So this will help us escape quite a bit. The sooner we get out of here, the less damage we're going to take from them. So we're going to fire our guns, we're going to try and escape, and we're going to try and be better at escape. We've got other things, like bombardment, for example. If we don't manage to get away right now, we will use this next turn, because if we hit him, it actually makes him less likely to deal damage, less likely to hit us, and deal less damage. So something that we'll do on the second turn if we need to. For now, we'll end it, and we'll hope that he doesn't mess us up. So we took some damage there. Quite a bit of damage. We did a tiny bit back to him. And we have fled. Fleeing Captain. We managed to escape the enemy's range in a draw. Took a little bit of damage. 2 merciless crew have lost 3 morale. So you lose a little bit of morale. We took damage. But we got out. So we're going to need to repair. This will cost money, of course. But we can continue on. So things can get very intense when you get in situations where you get jumped by a bunch of stuff. I've gone into hostile systems for a mission, and it can be really scary. You can just get over and over again people coming after you and wearing you down. You end up running out of money, or you get boarded or something. We're going to really try and avoid that, of course. So we are now here. We can take a look at the spy cards. It's still really bad. I don't actually know how long until it refreshes. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and land. You can see our politician is here, which is interesting. We will deliver Consul Anand. So if we let that guy board us, they may have just taken this consul, and we would have failed the mission. I don't actually know how that works, but I'm afraid of it, so I'm not going to do it. Enlighten me if you know. Maybe I'll look it up as well in between episodes. So let's go ahead and deliver him. We successfully passed the tactics and wisdom test, and we got paid. We got paid. Bonus to Syndicate Reinhardt and to Crystal Harkness himself. Took 5 days. Wonderful. We have completed that mission. So, you know, we're building up the money. Now we're going to go and spend some. So we will refuel and we will repair. As you can see, we were in that fight for 1 round. 1 round. 3,200. Imagine getting stuck in for longer. This is why even if you're going for a combat build, I think early on in the game you really have to be careful. Like, you need to make money, you need to level up your crew and avoid fights because they're just so expensive. And you just won't have the money to be able to maintain that. So we'll pay. It takes time. Didn't actually check, but yeah, okay. It does take time, and that probably could have taken a week or something. I don't actually know because I forgot to read it. Is a big mistake. So we're here now. Our politician is here, and if we go and look at him, we know we can sell intel records to him. Oh, this is our politician, of course. I was thinking that this was our prince. Now, our rep is much higher with him now. I'm not going to recruit another diplomat. I think I'm going to go and find our other contact. Laszlo Dulcenstar. He's living on Xanthos City on Rubicon. So let's find him. I think it's up here. Yeah. We're gonna go there. But, of course, before we do, let's see what it is. It's a tradeway. Just a tradeway. So tradeways, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like there's always something a little bit off with that for me. Oh, I also wanted to actually check this. Pay wages. We've got a whole bunch of level ups, including an officer. We'll pay them. Look at the recruits, but I don't think there's anybody I'll be interested in. Spice Hall, Cassie Eagles. She must have a trait that makes her lose morale quicker. But we're going to wait. It's just her. Again, we took a little bit of damage. Takes no time. We'll, of course, pay it. And go to the exchange. And see if there's anything they want at tradeways. They do. Synthetic food is a thing in demand there. Anything else? Anything else for more money? No. Clothing, even though I always see it at sea, you can make so much money bringing it to places, just because it's higher base price. So any differences is just magnified, especially again when we have such a small hold. But they want synthetic food there. We're going to pick up synthetic food and go and meet the prince. You know, in thinking, I probably could have just picked only the prince instead of the politician. They kind of fulfill similar roles. One buys intel, the other buys intel. But I guess having those contacts, being able to expand it with the politician is good. So, you know what? Don't look back, ever onward. Let's go here and see what's happening. We have encountered a military officer. He is from Clan Zenrin, so he does not particularly like us. Now, contact disposition initially hostile at -2, but now suspicious -1. They're preparing to depart, but may report our presence to the faction. Now, we can fight. Of course, we're not going to do that. We could retreat, but if you do that and they don't like you, you might get negative faction rep with their faction, and I don't want that to happen. The more negative faction you have with people, the more people will send bounty hunters after you, the harder it will be to possibly later in the game expand out and do business with other people. So we're not going to mess with that. The third option is to bribe. This raises their contact disposition by 1. We would have to do this twice. And we can surrender. This will make them board and search our ship. They may take our supplies, though I don't think they will. You know what? Because they're a military officer, I don't think that they're going to steal our stuff. But there's only one way to find out. They will board such a ship. They may loot our cargo and take any mission items, passengers, or prisoners that we have on board. Let's see. Okay, the enemy searched our ship but found nothing, and we gained 25 experience. Okay, so that's good to know. Unless they're hostile or we have illegal goods, these guys, the military officers, will just leave us alone. And we just gain experience. Speaking of experience, I forgot I leveled up a bunch. We're going to continue. I failed the doctor's test. But before we do anything else, let's go and level up. You can see our officers have leveled. So Captain Kortjohn. No. Oh, it's on fighters again. Okay, just Rand Sinclair actually has leveled up. Our doctor. We can train him in a job, and we can train him as a combat medic. So, sorry. Doctor and combat medic. I'm going to focus on these two for now. Later on, I'll probably give him something that gives him a gun. Maybe soldier. Could be spy, but probably we'll see. Because we're gonna I think long term use them in combat. But for now, we just want to become a better doctor. We do have another medical staff. Treat wounded. Sorry, medical staff. I'm just reading what's in front of me instead of saying what I'm thinking. So we do have our doctor stuff, and we do have the combat medic stuff. So what's available to us? We can heal 3 crew, or up to medical rating ×3, on ships with advanced medical facilities. Each patient gains 20 plus doctor skill in HP. So that's nice. You can save some money with that, but you need to install a medical bay on your ship. Field surgery in crew combat removes all debuffs and heals for HP. That's pretty nice. Assisted care reduces the price for medical care at the doctor. Not bad. First aid, automatically passing another doctor test. This is something for combat. We're not going to worry about that. Also combat, also combat. Now, considering we just failed the doctor's test, having another one of these that does the same thing as our other one, while not glamorous or sexy, I think is the way to go. We want to pass as many of these skill tests as we can, because if you don't, they can really start to build up. So we'll learn the talent. And well done, Rand Sinclair. Well done. That means that our other guys are probably right around the corner. So we can take a look at the spy game here. See, again, this is not bad. Not bad. But this stuff is too scary. So we're just not going to do it. There's no point in taking these risks, you know? You take a quick look. It's a lot of... This is actually a little bit tempting. We could take a whole lot of damage to our crew. Or a little bit of damage to our crew. No, that's a lot. Wow. Nope, not going to mess with it. We're just going to land. Go to the starport. See, very, very expensive here. Very expensive. So we might not even do that. What we will do is... no, we don't need to repair. Our morale has gone down a little bit again. We will just pay to get it up. Take a look at the recruits here. So clearly nothing interesting. Okay. What's here depends on the planet it is, as well as some combination of what's here. I don't exactly know that myself. You can see the trade law right there is rather low. So many things will be more illegal, less illegal. So tradeways tend to have low trade laws, allowing you to bring less legal goods and unload them here. That's good to know, if I'm correct. So you can see we made a little bit of money. We'll sell it. But before we buy anything, we're going to talk to Laszlo Dulcenstar over here. Now, what can he do for us? We can get missions from him. We don't really know anything about him. We don't know his traits. These are the people. He's got some opposition. Some people who don't like him and some people that he doesn't like. Sometimes this means that we might target these guys with a mission. We can promote our rank. So we can actually do that now. Because of my loyalty and service to Syndicate Rykart, I can buy ranks within the faction's military political hierarchy from Prince Laszlo Dulcenstar. While ranks cost credits, this pledge loyalty pays off in discounted services and upgrades, as well as better missions and crew recruits. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do that. Boom. Done. Now, I know a danger is that you promote, you get better missions, but it can also give you more dangerous ones. And if you get it too early, it can really hurt you. So hopefully I didn't do that. But since we're not going to be going after combat missions, I'm hoping that things will work out okay. And as much as I would like to go and just take a mission right now and talk about trade permits and edicts, we are out of time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've had our first, I think, full gameplay episode. Felt good. We're getting started. We're getting out there. We're doing our thing, making a little bit of money, leveling up. Feels good to me. Hope it feels good to you. If you like this, you know, of course, your likes are always appreciated. Comments are great. Engage with me. If you want me to try out something, like, I'm open to messing around with this game. I'm playing with Permadeathon, so if things go bad, it's not going to upset me so much. I accept the consequences of that. And so, you know, if you want to do some things a little bit funky, you got an idea, by all means, let me know. If you want me to explain something a little bit more, also drop it in the comments. I'm happy to help out in any way I can. Please tell me how I'm doing things wrong. Most of all, it's a complicated game, and there's a lot to learn still. And most of all, if you're enjoying this, please subscribe. It really goes a long way to helping out the channel, helping me to continue make this content. You know, I would love to do this all the time, but for now I have to balance it with a lot of other things. But as we grow, I would like to, you know, really put a lot more time and energy into this. And I need you guys to do that. So my name has been ManTheMaker, and I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I know I have. Take care and have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.